Well, good morning, universe, and welcome to my corner of it. I've been having a little pity party for the last couple of days, and I think it's time to just give it up for the pity party thing. So Friday mornings, I play a game a bit. So there are several games that I play. I've been playing this particular game for a very, very long time, actually since day one. And I'm in the guild Bug, but I'm also in the guild Pink because Bug is actually, well, I'll show you, is Pink Valhalla. So it's those members who have played for a long time and have decided just either not to play much anymore. It used to be a place you'd go for holiday if you were going to be on holiday and somebody could take your spot in the guild. But the guild is safe. The guild is good. My guild Pink, which is top of the leaderboard, you'll see is 200 million ahead of the next group. The Bugs Guild is down at 396, and that's absolutely fine. All of us who are in Bug now either play very little or play not at all. In fact, I haven't played very much at all and have lost quite a bit of fame, or points. We call the points fame here. But I just kind of felt like doing that. I will go on that mission because that will give me a fame boost, and old habits die really, really hard. So let's see if we're going to get in, because you just never know. We are. Here we go. Hub. Oh, here we go. And I will just say hello. And he's got 4 million votes, or 4 million fame points, so he knows what he's doing, which is great. And I'll just wait for him. Are you coming? You are. Excellent. Here we go. Okay, this is one of the ones where you just help the... Actually, this one is a really good one if you need to do for the medals where you don't get hit at all. You can just sort of start the mission and then just go and sit back and let it play out, the time play out. But that's not really what I'm into today, so let's just do it. Ooh, here comes some more. This is Shadowgun Legends. It's by Madfinger Games, which I think is the best little game for its for what it is, and contains PvE and PvP. And I loved this game at the start. Adored it. I was totally addicted to this game. And as the guild went up through the ranks, as it were, let's change weapon. And then as happens in most games, the hackers and the cheats showed up, which is so fabulous. I don't want to die here. Bad. And the developers decided virtually the minute this one was released, was working on something else that would put it more on par with Call of Duty Mobile-ish, which it didn't, and the community didn't like it very much, and so didn't play, and that game is gone. And this game is not quite broken, but there's a lot of bugs, things that needed to be fixed and just cannot be fixed now, I think. But from time to time, I loved the community. The community was great. The people that I played with were fun. And it was the first time I really engaged with a community. Oops, and I think we're done. Right, so I will just tell him, because this is what grannies do. Oops, where is it? There it is. Say, oh, wrong one. Let's see how long it's been. Well played. And we'll go. So, but this little game, they had originally intended, there's the hub is the same no matter where you go. You can change. It's very easy to change from one server to another. And in the first year, the first Christmas after it started, I threw a Christmas party for all of the hubs. And so I went to visit lots of hubs and went and said hello to lots of people, which is not something I would normally have done. There's a little casino, there's a little bar of war. If you're not old enough to go in the bar of war or the casino, you can always get something there. Hello, Choppy. But the massage parlor never opened, which unfortunately was one of those things that we thought would be really, really cool, as it would be a place where you could get tattoos and all sorts of kind of weird things. Hakeem gives out the missions, and let's see who's in game. So there's one pink in game. Jasmine's in game. Jasmine plays like I used to, which is a lot. And we all have our reasons for playing. I played a lot because it came up just about the time. I mean, I always played games, but I never played one like this where there were all the places to go. But I never played one like this where there was a real community and lots of people. You just got to know each other a whole lot. It's not as big as Call of Duty Mobile or as big as Apex Mobile, which is the other one I'm playing at the moment. So I thought today we would try. Oops, yeah, there's bronze. Let's do a bronze. What the hey? Oh, I need to change my gun. I think I'll use that one. That's my favorite one, really. Granny likes her Nico. Yes, I do. Oops, and here we go. Excellent. I didn't think we'd start quite this quickly, but here we go. Let's see who we're in with. And those guys have all played quite a lot, so I will just say hi, because that's what I do. And maybe I'll show them my, I love the emotes. Granny loved her stingray. Isn't he cute? He's called George. Get rid of some of those. And I'm doing that because I want to set up for round 3. Change my weapon, and here we go. I'll see if he's going to put out his thing first. He hasn't, so oh, he has. Okay. Yep, this should be quite a nice round because it looks like everybody knows what they're doing, which is even better. And the thing that I always remember, the one thing I keep forgetting to do is reloading, no matter what game I play. Oh, hello. Well, that was quite cool. Put out your thing and they all get stuck. last one. Let's kill some more barrels as we go along. Setting up for round 2, which could be fun. I usually do that at the start of round 2. It just makes things a little bit faster and easier. And now I'm going to go over here and hopefully get a whole bunch. If they've finished that off, we'll see. My group tend to call this the alley. Yes, I am waiting. Ah, here they come. Yes, I know my maps. I know my spawn points. Let's grab some more of those. So, as I was saying, I've been having a little bit of a pity party this week. It was my birthday. It'll be 3 years. There's one. Two. I have to kill 5 of these, the orange yellow ones. That it? That looks, oh yeah, here we go. Number 3 is about to start. It'll be 3 years in September since my husband died. And it was my birthday this week. And I'm never really that into birthdays. But it's nice to be wished happy birthday. And I had a few friends who wished me happy birthday. But there were a few other people who didn't or who forgot. And it's fine. But it wasn't fine. I don't know, it really hit me hard this year. It's not important. I mean, it's not seriously important to be wished happy birthday by somebody, but it just, this year it just really hit hard. And even one of them tried to call, and I just wasn't feeling like taking a call from anyone that day. So, one of my good, and they sent a card, which was really nice. I've taken to sending if they're on Facebook, I'll sing them happy birthday in some sort of style. I tend to do jazz or opera, so I might as well do the total opposite ends of the stick. And I've tried to keep up with people, and I think the thing that got me was somebody saying, gosh, I hope you went out and did something nice or had a really good day. And what I had was a really crappy day. And I've kind of come to realize that the pandemic was really hard for me. Going through mourning and the pandemic was, well, that was not fun, to say the least. Losing all of my work because of staying home and taking care of my husband during the last part of his illness, and then the pandemic hitting, which meant that there was, at the end of my really, really strong earning power, because I am getting that bit older and I was starting to slow down anyway. But having that forced on you was just bloody horrendous. Okay, you're going to do that, are you? Okay, let's get you anyway. Oops, I'm getting a little... I don't normally talk while I do this, but you never know. I just feel like throwing that. Let's do it. It's that moment of having to figure out how to start a life. I mean, I could go visit people, but I have cats, and although my neighbors would have very kindly offered to feed the cats, I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to impose on them a lot. And I'm going to try and impose on them. I've started to... Yeah, I'm rambling. Let's talk about musing, all right? Yep, this is definitely a low point week. And we're in number 5 now. Okay, last one. 15 minutes, yikes. This is a long one. We usually do these faster. There we go. So, the pandemic was filled with a lot of making, but I always like to make things, so that was actually easy. There are things I need to do that I haven't, but are considering. Let's get rid of these guys first. Oh, go away, go away. Gosh, it'd be embarrassing if I died in bronze. And there I go. I never die. And now I'm dead in bronze, the easiest thing to play. Well, I guess that's just what happens when you're just not paying close attention. So let's see if somebody comes to rescue me or if I will just stay here. Oh, here he comes. And thanks. And there's somebody else who's trying to rescue me. Anyway, but it's that thing of trying to figure out, and I'm sure everyone who has been widowed goes through this phase of, what do you do next? Where do you go next? What do you play next? How do you fill your time? And I've never had problem filling my time per se. It's not been that kind of thing for me. It really hasn't. But it is that question of making yourself available for doing things with other people. And this week was just really, really hard. A very wise friend says that there's no time limit on mourning. There's no time limit on finding out what you are going to do with your life or how you're going to do it. There's no time limit other than that you die as well. So, but yesterday was such a bad day. I cleared up a whole lot of messengers contacts yesterday. I left a couple of messenger things that just weren't helping. Oops, somebody's dead. Let's pick him up. I'm really just not thinking this morning. I think I've done more crying in the last 2 days than I've done in months. Maybe I needed to. And it's for the first time I've really felt alone. Right. Palpably alone. I know it'll pass and I'll be fine. But for this moment and for right now, I've just finished with everything, I guess. That's why I play. People make me smile. And sometimes a little smile is all you get. And that's okay too. Okay, it's not okay today, but it'll be okay another day. I'm going to cut this stream a little bit short. So, I think I'm going to go make another cup of coffee. And have a better day, everybody.